Hey HR friends, Namaskaram. This is Seshadri again. Thank you first for your subscription, likes, and comments. It is encouraging me to give more and more videos. Sure, I will give more and more videos. You can suggest the topics you want also. Today, we will see the interesting topic 4 days a week work. Yes, recently, central government is proposing this. Let us see what are all the good and bad, pros and cons on this. Let us go to the video. In this video, we are going to see what is the meaning and the history of the working hours, as well as ILO's suggestion on working hours and present act, that is Factors Act, what it says on working hours, as well as the proposed code is what saying on working hours, as well as pros and cons of 4 days a week. What's the meaning of 4 days a week? If any employee is working for 6 days, 8 hours a day, then if it is moved to 4 days, 12 hours of working a day, then it is called a 4 days work week, and 3 days will be getting off. So in this meaning, in this context, maybe some difference may come based on the rules specified by the state as well as the central rules in the proposed code. Let us see how we assume it is reducing the only working days and working hours is kept maintained for 48 hours a week. Is it new? Definitely not. In 1920s and 30s, we can see history says even 16 hours also people were working. But based on the industrial revolution and many working condition improvement, it has reduced to 8 hours, what we are seeing today. Even in today, there are some of the sectors is working for 12 hours. That is security, you can see transport. The nature of work is different. So 12 hours is acceptable in this. That's why it is being continued. Henry Ford is saying definitely rest is required for every employee, at least to utilize the consumer product, including automobiles. That's what we see in this Henry Ford's quote. And it is not a new, and Microsoft, they have implemented in Japan 12 hours, not 12 hours, it is a 4 days week. And it was very successful, and they have got the more productivity as well as employees were happy. In New Zealand, some of the companies already practicing 4 days work week. In this, they found employee satisfaction has increased, teamwork has increased, as well as productivity has not come down. This is the result we are seeing from the already implemented industry. And the ILO is saying under the House of Work Industry Convention 1919, Article 2, it says maximum work hours for a week is 48 hours. Based on this only, almost all the countries they are following weekly 48 hours is the work. Maybe some of the countries may reduce, or some here and then some difference will be there. But more or less it is 48 hours a week is the standard as suggested by ILO. Same ILO under Article 2, it is telling it is a danger for the workers' health in case of increase in working hours, as well as the risk of work accidents. Definitely, we will also definitely will not deny this. At the present Act 1948 Factories Act, under Chapter 6, Section 51 defines weekly hours is 48 hours, working hours, as well as Section 52 is saying weekly 1 day holiday should be there, and continuous work should not be 10 days. And Section 54, maximum work hours of working should not exceed 9 hours, and interval should be there, rest for more than 5 years. And Section 56 is defines spread over is should not be more than 10.5 hours. And the proposed code, Occupational Safety Health and Working Condition Code 2020 proposes under Section 25 of 1 in Chapter 7. It says also almost same, 8 hours only. But in Section B, it is defines intervals and spread overs can be notified by the appropriate government, can fix it, may have their own of spread over and intervals, everything. With this only, this 4 days a week is possible. In the present law, Factories Act, yes, it is possible, but it is spread over is maximum 10 on 10.5 hours. 48 hours a week will not be possible, but the reduction of hours only possible in the present act. But in the proposed act, yes, it is possible. But how it is good and bad for the employers as well as the employees. In case if you take the employer, yes, it reduces the transportation of employees as well as maybe manpower reduction may be there because three batches of people are working for 8 hours. In case now it shifted to only two batches, that also productivity will come down. Only 4 days you are going to work in this 6 day work. So manpower may be advantage for the employer, but cost efficiency in overheads. Yes, it is possible, like electricity or air condition, what we use. Those things definitely it is a saving for organization in case only 4 days if you are working and 3 days it is shut down. But these cons are safety issue. Yes, nobody can deny because in case the employee is working for 12 hours continuously all the days, safety issue will be there. He may be fatigued. So automatically unsafe condition may create as well as because of his work fatigue, productivity also may come down. These are all the cons. In case if you take the employee side, is going to get long weekend, that is 3 days. Definitely it is enjoyable with the family as well as already people are working for 10 or 12 hours in the present condition also. So it may not be much differentiate for those people as well as their commutation hours per week. If you take, it is going to reduce. In case 2 hours, if you are spending on commutation, so weekly you are spending around 12 hours. In case 4 days week means you are going to spend only 8 hours. So 1/3 of your commutation time is going to reduce. And dangerous things are safety here also. Yes, employee safety is very big question because of 12 hours working, his fatigueness will increase automatically, unsafe condition will create. This may lead to safety issues. Motivation level may come down because in present condition, if case people are working for more hours, they will be paid more overtime. So that is some of the motivation factor, but it will not be there in the proposed act, proposed system. And very, very important thing is child care and parental care. If you are spending the work, your whole time, 12 hours in factory or office, and then plus commutation, then when you will reach the home, how you are going to take care of your children as well as the aged parents. Yes, it is a very, really challenging going to happen as well as a fresh up time. In case 12 hours, if you are doing continuously, oh, how much you will get the time for you freshing up yourself. Definitely, it is also a issue for us. And what the way go ahead is every business, this is not suitable for every business. This is not suitable for the every employee. And employer has to agree as well as employee has to agree for implementation. And in case if we are reducing the 48 hours to reduce the hour working hours, maybe some possibilities are there. And is it you have to implement? No, definitely not. That states has to each individual state they have to define their rules, and then in that rules they have to specify how it is going to implement. Based on that only it is whether it is possible or not. We have to decide as well as it is depends on purely business needs. If business is required, your business requirements are there, 4 days work week. Yes, you can implement as well as the employee also agrees. Thank you for watching. Please share this video to all your HR friends. This may be useful for many people. And so please subscribe and ask your HR friends to subscribe this channel. This channel is exclusively to discuss on HR topics. Please suggest in comment box. We will provide shortly. Thank you for watching again. Thank you.